Our next guest makes these masks and she donates a third of the proceeds to charity.
How about this one?
Oh,
Libby
yeah.
Muth.
And
Yeah,
this
there she
one.
is. Yeah, you're looking good. There's my girl, Libby Muth. She is a college sophomore. She is majoring in fashion design at Marist College in New York. She's making these beautiful, bejeweled creations,
Yeah.
and she is supporting some important causes too. Hi, Libby.
Hi, Libby.
Good morning. Hi.
It's so good to see you. I gotta know, because I think people are dying to know, especially in this younger age group that you're in, how does a college student end up making masks to prevent the spread of the virus?
Definitely. So at the beginning, when everything was more on lockdown, I got an idea from a friend just to sew masks for hospitals, just because that was in major need. And so with my older brother and mom, I taught them, which was exciting. I just made about like 100 masks for hospitals. But as that slowed down and we realized everyone needs to wear them, people included, it just started to become a part of my free time. And I loved combining a passion of mine with volunteer work and just figuring out a way to make it work, not just for hospitals, but now just every person walking around.
Well, talk a little bit about these designs, because not only are they, as you mentioned, functional and necessary, but they're beautiful. And you're adding all these charms, like mine has a little high heel charm in the corner over here. It's got jewels and chains and different fun things. And I think with the jewels and the chains, when you wear them, it almost appears as though you're smiling because they hang in the shape of a smile.
Good point.
Yeah. So
That's
I
true.
like that. So describe a little bit how you chose the fabric and the designs that you're using and the materials you chose.
Yeah, so those masks that I made at the beginning, the pleated ones, were just out of old fabric that we found in a closet that my mom once used for like pillows. Just because stores were shut down, it's hard to buy fabric online just because you never really know like the texture or how it will lay, especially like me who's still pretty inexperienced with fashion design. I have a long way to go. And so those original masks I made were pleated. And while the pleated ones are great, I find it sometimes difficult where how like they lay and they fold, and then you have to iron them every time after you wash them. So while they're great for the hospitals because you can slip the filter in, I didn't really want to make those for people. So then I made denim ones just with denim I had laying around, and it looks like this. They're kind of fun, but I ran out of fabric so fast just because I didn't have that much denim that didn't fit or were torn. And so I found some shirts that I thrifted like a year ago that I just never wore. I wanted to like recreate them and combine them, and I just never had the time or really like idea for that anymore. I just lost the whole spectrum. So then I was like, this, you can easily breathe through it. And I had a friend in North Carolina that I saw. She bought a mask from a grocery store, and she hung like a couple gold chains on the side. And I was like, wait, this is really cool. So I just kind of went to Michael's and I bought all this like jewelry that I liked that I thought, oh, this could go well with the fabric. So yeah, it just kind of took off from there.
I love the smiley face one.
I do too, and those are the ones that your brother Michael was wearing. The one where you could see the full mouth, which is really neat. There it is. They were looking at him right there, which is so fun. And the thing is with these jewels, so I have this little bag, and so when I bought these from you, you gave me also this little bag, and you could actually wash them in here, right? So that if you have any hand wash them, but have any problems with the jewels falling off, then they're still in the little bag.
Yeah, they're easy to just throw in the washing machine, especially because this fabric, like, this is the mask I have, and this is made out of shorts. And so these shorts were thrifted, and obviously you could throw them in the wash anytime needed. So that's the nice thing about using that kind of fabric, such as like shirts and shorts. And now I'm into pants just because they're like thicker, so you can hang the jewelry, but also thin enough that you can easily breathe through them. They're all machine washable. It's just the concern of if the jewelry might become loose, that the bag will catch it easily.
That's really nice. Well, and the thing is, not only are these beautiful, not only are you doing something really creative and smart and upcycling and all that, but you're also donating to charity. So talk a little bit about the proceeds, because it's a third of the proceeds will go to charity. How did you choose the ones to benefit?
Yeah, so as just like a young college student, obviously, and with media now, there's just so much chaos in the world. And sitting in my house in Wisconsin, I'm kind of just like, what can I do that is effective to what I want to stand for, type of thing. So with everything with climate change, and then all like the protests and Black Lives Matter movement going around, and then also just the need to stop the spread of the coronavirus, I just felt a little suffocated, and you just question, what can you do? And so I kind of just pondered on the decision of, well, I want to combine all three in a small way that means something to me, and hopefully those who purchase it. Because I definitely want everyone to purchase these masks, to know my idea and what I hope to achieve by selling them. Because I want you to be able to get excited to wear a mask and not feel like it's a hassle or that you can't breathe, you know? And so I loved these charities because the jail bail fund, that's so important to me with all like the protests going on right now, and that have been going on. And then the Black Girls Code, I just thought, obviously everyone needs a voice, but I don't know, these three organizations, like in the autistic one, I just love how instead of giving all my money to one organization and hoping that they do the best with this, you can just spread out your money between multiple and
so cool.
do your part to a couple ones instead of just focusing on one.
Well, we love it, and we love that you joined us, Libby. Thank you so much, and keep up the great work.
Thank you.
Love them. All right.
Thank you so much, Libby. And I wanted to also mention that the other cause that we were going to talk about was autism and race.
Yes.
So you can find Libby's masks and more about the great causes that she's supporting by visiting her on Instagram. She's at Monty's Masks. And again, the organization she's donating to are Black Girls Code, Autism and Race, and the Bail Project. So they're fashionable and functional.
Thanks
Thanks
Libby.
again.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.